Our son Andy was the joker of the family. He loved to annoy us as best he could. He would always come round for a cuddle, sit on your lap, and if you start a fight between the three of us, he'd happily do that. And that was how Andy was. He was always happy, loved his cars, loved playing rugby. He didn't like being in the scrum because he didn't want to get his hair messed up, because he thought himself a good-looking lad, still is. December the 14th, 2004, I decided to have the day off to go Christmas shopping. So me and Andrew could get the kids something for Christmas. All was well, no problem at all. We came home from Medihill, and then within a few minutes of being home, one of Andy's school friends came running to the door, frantically banging the door, ringing the bell. And saying Andy's been in an accident. And this happened literally 200 yards from where we live. He'd got off the school bus. Probably wasn't paying as much attention as he should have been. And he was hit by a passing van. Even though he didn't seem to have a mark on him. But of course it was a severe head injury. That was 2 ambulances, and then he was taken to the Alex. And 24 hours of being in the Alex, which is the local Redditch hospital, they realised that they couldn't do anything for him. So he was then moved to Birmingham's Children's Hospital, which they did everything they could. And he was in intensive care for just over 3 weeks, which took us over the Christmas period, which he was in a drug-induced coma for all that time. And he remained in that coma for probably another 4 weeks after that. And I can remember the consultant saying to me, they said, it's not like watching a TV programme like your EastEnders or Corrie. He said, there is no guarantee that he will ever come round. There's no guarantee there will ever be any more than what we've got now. And at that point, Andy was, for want of a better word, he looked like he was asleep. As a result of Andy's accident, his disability, he's paralysed from the neck down. He's registered blind, but he still has a wicked sense of humour. His level of understanding and his memory is absolutely spot on. And the only people that have ever been capable of looking after him is definitely National Star, and they do a lovely job.
So Andy was with us for 4 years when you were at college, and the first thing that we had to do, which took quite a long time really to do, was to establish a really clear communication, a clear yes and a clear no. And Andy's shown us it now. And that was our challenge really, and we worked really closely as a multidisciplinary team with everybody involved in it, all the therapists, and all the education team and the support staff and all of your residential support team, was to keep working on this clear yes and no, because it would be so important for Andy going forward. And we tried loads of different things, but the main thing that worked consistently was this really long blink for yes, and a look to the side for no.
Andy found his life that good at National Star that he came home less and less at weekends, to the point that sometimes he would only come home every other weekend, and then it would only be for the day on the Saturday, and he couldn't wait to get back. He loves it. We always assumed that after National Star we would have Andy back home and we would have to look after him. When Andy was asked if he wanted to live in supported accommodation with his peers, he clearly indicated with a long eye blink for yes. And this shocked me and Andrea so much we both broke down in tears.
I enjoy working with Andy for many reasons. One would be his passion for metal music. I'm always down for someone with a great passion. And video games, another one of my passions and another one of Andy's passions. We enjoy playing video games because it's a little bit of escapism. It's a little bit of getting out, trying something different. But also it's good switch practice. It's a subtle way of practicing switch use without it feeling like a lesson or a task, you know. If Andy was to use a communication device, it would be amazing, because we could sit and have these conversations and we can discuss movies and music and video games, and it's bonding, isn't it? When you can have a conversation, it's more, I can connect to Andy better and Andy can connect to me better. So yeah, I'm very excited.
I spoke to Andy and told him that it was the best decision he'd ever made, a very wise decision in staying at Foundation House after National Star. And National Star can do far more for Andy than we could ever do at home.
National Star has given Andy the life that he wants, and it's given us all the chance to be a proper family again, with National Star providing all the care that he needs. Please support National Star so they can be there to support other families like ours.